back again with another video. So let me just, just sit on the floor here and get comfortable. Here we go. Yeah, so hi everyone, and I know it's been pretty long, yet there are more book related stuff, and I'm here with another video. And this time I have an author with me. It's Malcolm Gladwell. I haven't read this author, but I'll just show you the two books that I've brought. It's like Outliers, and the second one is David and Goliath. Now, I had seen this one video on YouTube where he talked about David and the Goliath story from a very different angle. Like, that story is symbolic of how the weak person gets to defeat the stronger one, right? It's all about miracles that happen, right? That there is a possibility that the weak can overcome and actually conquer the more powerful. And it's always, and that story is kind of a symbolic for all the underdogs out there. Yet the story is quite different. So in this particular book, Malcolm Gladwell actually looks into the life of David, looks into the life of Goliath, the scenes and everything, and he comes to the conclusion that what we actually, how we perceive the story is very different from the actual reality. Because there have been so many parts of the stories of David and Goliath that we people have missed. For example, Goliath was not the first person or the first battle of David, because David has been a shepherd all his life, and while doing his shepherding duties, what has happened is that he has faced a lot of lions, he has faced a lot of tribulations, he has faced a lot of, tough terrains, tough and wild beasts, and he has kind of saved all his sheep from there. So this boy certainly knows what he's fighting, and he knows that what he's fighting is not, if he has actually conquered lions, then Goliath is nothing. So when other people think that, oh, Goliath is too huge, so we can't hit him, and now David thinks he's too big, so we cannot miss him, so he's kind of thinks on a very different pattern. But actually, it comes from practice. David didn't just one fine day go out and hit Goliath. He has been doing that slingshot for a very long time. So it's basically coming to the conclusion that this story is nothing different from the rest of the stories we have heard, because in here we have a person called David who is actually, without us people knowing, without us people actually thinking that he's trained. He has been training himself. The Lord has been training him, right? In the wilderness. So he has actually acquired all those skills, and he's just using that over there in the Goliath case. So I just wanted to look from that particular angle. So I saw this video where Malcolm Gladwell talks about, David and Goliath story in a very different light. So that's why I went to buy this book. And when I checked into all the reviews and everything, I happened to buy another book. It's called Outliers. So as the word suggests, outliers, like the people who lie outside the margin. So there is this normal community of people, and they kind of do the things what normal people do, right? They fit into the perfect bill, they do everything like the others would do, and they are, well, socially accepted, they don't achieve a lot. And then there are people who lie outside those margins and go out and do a lot of other things, and which people perceive, it's too much to do with intelligence, but it has nothing to do with intelligence, but has absolutely everything to do with other factors as in hard work, tenacity, your resolve, all of that. So this book actually looks into all of those factors. So Outliers is like a case-to-case basis. It's not as if it's going to be a story, right? These are small books, not small exactly. Outliers is a good, wait, let me just see. Epilogue is over here. Yeah, it's like a 285 page book, and David and Goliath is a 275 page book. So these books aren't small as such, but and it's a very different kind of story. It's not like a storybook kind of story. It's more like a psychology type of a reading where he does case-to-case basis and he tries to analyze on the story of David and Goliath from a very different perspective. So it's like how you think about the story through different stories where they are case-to-case basis, where they are actual Davids, underdogs and misfits who actually go on to battle the giants and actually go and conquer them. So it's a story about all of that as well. As much as it gives hope, it also tells us to look closer and analyze ourselves. So I want to get to know this point of view, this point of story, right? So I went for this one, got this one too as well. So both of them are there. And if you people have read Malcolm Gladwell, do let me know in the comments below. And if you have read any of his other works, I think there is other work, as in there is Blink also, the whole about the psychology book about how the power of when we do not actually, when we see a lot of things, take in a lot of things, but we don't actively engage with them, yet when the time comes, all those memories surface back and help us make a decision. So all of that is there. So yeah, so these two are the books that I've bought, and I hope you like this video, and if you do, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel so that whenever I post a new video you get the notification. And do write in the comments below about if you have read Malcolm Gladwell, or should I waste my time, or should I utilize my time? Because of course literature is never a waste. It's just that should I take in a lot of time and read all these books, or should I just move on to another author? So do let me know about that one, and thank you. Hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.